Hey folks, it's Jeremy, the host of Blammo. Thanks so much for listening. This is a preview of one of our exclusive shows on Patreon. These are member-supported shows, meaning they only happen because of our incredible members and community. So check out a preview of the episode, and if you like it, consider joining us on Patreon at patreon.com/Blammo, where we have tons of exclusive Blammo episodes, shows, our amazing Slack group, and we're adding new things for members all the time. If not, no worries, we still love you, and we literally have hundreds of episodes of Blammo all free for you to dive into. Thanks so much.
Everyone always wants to know, what are you wearing today? But no one ever thought to ask, how are you wearing today? Welcome to the Triple J Show. So button those middle buttons, tighten those side tabs, strap on those monks, and enjoy the ride.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Kirkland.
Hi, I'm Jian DeLeon.
I was going to come up with a fake name, but I couldn't come up with one in time. You guys said it too fast. I'm John. What's up? Come through your local Nordstrom. I'll be there. Second floor, sometimes, maybe by the Nordstrom Cafe.
I don't fucking know what we're going to talk about, to be honest with you. I think there's a lot of stuff to talk about, but nothing to talk about at the same time.
Do you ever know what we're going to talk about?
Not really.
We sort of wing it.
I feel like we'll have like a run of show and it'll be like a minute and a half.
We can talk about this.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Actually, we should talk about that because I'm going to Japan. Jian just got back from Japan, had his last wedding ceremony, and I get up at like 6:30. What time do you guys get up?
Around then.
Yeah.
Depends.
There's no contest, but I was just curious because I grab my phone like any other person that is actually telling the truth does when they wake up, and I see this text. It's from Jian, and he's like, "Yo, what do you think of this?" And he is in Ginza at Grand Seiko, and he's calculating the exchange rate for a boutique edition. A beautiful. Is it a high beat? No, it's a spring drive, right?
No, it's a high beat.
Yeah, okay. So that's the like the really pretty. It looks like a lattice woven thing.
It's like based on like I guess like the Ginza cityscape.
It's pretty
like
banging.
above.
And he got it for a song.
Yeah, the lavender purple is what got me, because like the last one they had was blue, and I'm like, I don't know, I got enough blue face joints.
Right.
But yeah, it's like a high beat 36,000 Ginza limited edition,
and it was $36,000. No, but he got a crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Because can you explain the tourist card?
So Mitsukoshi, which is like the big department store chain in Japan, they have their own self stores, but they also own Isetan.
Okay.
So if you go to like one of their stores and you have your passport, they essentially have like a tourist discount of 5%, and that's before tax free. But then it's good for like, I don't know, a year or like 3 years, something like that. And then you get your 5% discount off of anything in the store, and then you get tax free on top of that. So I was like, all right, like all of a sudden this is adding up to a pretty significant discount, plus the fact that it's already like a lot less than what retail would be in the States.
Because of the exchange.
Yes.
Because you got this at a boutique too, correct?
I did.
Yeah.
So it was like a Ginza Limited, and like basically they have Grand Seiko has like a boutique in Mitsukoshi in Ginza, and I was like, I'll see if they have it, and they did, and I'm like, oh man, this is making it pretty easy to say yes. Mm-hmm. And so I did.
There you go.
I did not know about the tourist discount.
Yeah.
Travel hack unlocked.
Yeah. Because I was like trying to
hack.
write it down, because I'm like, well, do you have to like fill out some special form? Do you have to do this? Do you have to make an appointment? But it looks like you just go and get it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this one's like limited to, I don't know, like 563 or something like that. So
yeah.
Oh.
Of
good.
the mini Grand Seiko Limiteds editions, which they've done over the past, I don't know, couple years, there's actually only maybe like a handful that are worth getting.
Yeah.
And the Ginza edition's pretty sick. It's cool. It's like a nice, it's more purple than some of the other limited editions that are like other colors. Like I have the Shunbun, which is supposed to be like a pink, and it's not really pink. It's fine, but you really have to get it at this right, perfect, natural sunlight to see the pink hue on it. But that thing is fucking purple.
Yeah.
It's sick.
It's like pearlescent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the SBGA, what, like 413G or something?
Yeah. Look at that. Fucking
That's like
Gian's dropping reference numbers, man. This pod just got unlocked.
Yo, I am out of my depth. I'm like, have you guys heard of like baby G-Shocks? They're like the little ones.
Baby G's are sick too.
They are sick. I kind of want to get one. But that's a very different, because I was going to say, like, what does boutique mean? Like, in terms of Grand Seiko stuff, is it just like specially made for a shop?
Yeah, so they're limited to like Grand Seiko boutiques, specifically within Ginza.
Yeah.
And there's several, like there's the one in Mitsukoshi. There's like literally 2 flagships. There's the one they just opened, I think last year. And then there's like the classic one that's like a hole in the wall, right off the main street in Ginza. And then there's there's 2 more. There's like a Matsuya one and then Nisindo, I think. I don't know. It's like essentially 6 stores within Ginza that all get the special edition.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're going to buy special edition watches, getting ones that are territory based versus, it's available at every AD, but it's just in limited quantities. Like you want to get the ones that, it won't be here in the US. Because I think I was like, I don't know. I was like, should you do it? Because I'm operating with like, hey, you got a partner now. What do you got to figure out? What do you got to get approval on? He had his shit on lock, but I was like, well, shit, it's limited to the territory versus, just
it's not just like any JDM.
Yeah.
Or, Japanese domestic market.
Fuck, man.
Right.
Yeah, dropping all the... Yeah. It's sick. I'm happy for you. So, man, that's... Moy, what's new? You've been busy as hell. I mean, this is a long time coming because everyone's been all over the place.
Yeah, just work stuff. Like, I think we'll all get busy. It's busy time in between seasons. So it's like overlap of different projects. So like delivering one, starting another one. So,
Yeah, I hear you.
All that stuff.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. It's just like, I could do this right now. But it's good. It's nice to be wanted. It's good to have a job.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
But
it's also okay to vent. And I'm not saying you have to do that right here, but I think, a friend of mine, and I was like that too, where it was like, oh, they would never ever like vent or process stuff because they're like, I'm just so glad to have a career. And I think that's fine. But at the same time, it's like, still got to process shit. Some ring ding sends you a text at 4 p.m. and it's not Jeremy asking you for something.
Right.
Yeah, thankfully, my team is like very good about working hours, like core working hours and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm very, very lucky. Like, it really isn't that bad, but it's just like, and I'm sure everyone knows, everyone who is in the office, it's like 9 to 5 is the meetings about the work, and then maybe 5 to 7 or 7 to 8, 8 to 9 is like the actual work. You're just like in meetings a lot, so it's just like, but what are you gonna do? It's finally nice out here in Oregon. Like, it was 70 degrees today, yesterday too. We got some sunshine, like everybody in a good mood.
Have you made the the changeover in terms of wardrobe? Or you still keep some parkas on lock?
Yo, we were just talking about this. I just dressed the same year round here.
Yeah. I mean, we're in fake spring mode on the East Coast or in New York. Right. It was like 60 something. And then, it's going to be back down to like 50 degrees this week and like low 40s. And so I'm like, I'm chilling right now. Literally, but also figuratively.
I did a partial changeover. Like, I don't have that much stuff, but I did start to bring... Well, because, we hit, like anyone else, you hit these weird spots that are, like, fake. Yeah, like Gene was saying with, like, fake spring. And it was, like, 80. It was, like, in the 80s for a couple days. Mm-hmm. And... Because, sometimes when I go and I drop off the kids in the morning, because I'm going to the gym, I'm like, oh, should I just wear my shorts? I'm like, well, it's 40 degrees out, and I don't want to be the dude cruising around in shorts doing that. And then I was like, okay, it's super hot. I was like, I'm going to start. So I went, I got my little Rubbermaid box, and I brought the baggies out. I brought some of the Lacoste polos.
Oh, okay.
And because the embarrassing thing, and this is maybe we can talk about this shit, I put away the same 10 or 12 sweaters that I had brought out, a few months before, that I basically just moved from a drawer back to a box. I didn't wear them at all. I wore like 5 sweaters, more or less, this whole winter.
Mm-hmm. I feel that.
I don't know. Yeah. I was just like, well, I don't know. But then, I got some sale emails and I was like, shit, I got some more sweaters.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. I think I brought because we were lucky, right? We had movers to move everything out here 2 years ago, and I brought like everything. But I just wear the same, like I'm really not exaggerating. It really never gets cold enough for me to like even really need, I think I'm just so I'm old enough that I'm used to like actual brick winters, right? Where like, and I'm talking like the whole winter or like the whole month of February is brick, or the whole, and it's like, just doesn't get like that anymore. It's like a week or 2 weeks where it's like, oh, yo, it's real cold. And so now it's like, I just want to wear that, like whatever, like wool top coat, or I just want to wear that parka. And this is the only feasible time where I won't sweat. But most of the time, yeah, I've been wearing like the same 10 sweatshirts and probably like 8, like, you know, the same pants, like 365. And then, yeah, all I'll do is it's getting there where I zip the ACG pants into ACG shorts. It's getting there, but we're not quite there yet. You know what I'm saying? That's the official transition for me. But then it's just sweatshirts and shorts. Like I can get away with that pretty deep into the summer here. And then there's like 1 month where it's like crazy hot, like 98 degrees. And
yeah,
then,
you had a heat dome last summer.
Yeah, and it's been like, they keep saying like, oh, this is crazy, but like every year I've lived here, it's been like that. So I'm like, I think guys, I think this is just gonna be like August from now on here. You know what I mean? It just like doesn't rain and it's like 100 degrees. But I did buy I got like that Johnson Woolen Mills 18 East like zip thing.
Oh, the Kawachan joint?
Yeah. Well, no. It's like a big flannel shirt, but it just like has like the zip up the center. It's from like their homegrown collection. I just got that in the mail, which is like, yeah, and then it was like 75 degrees. I was like, come on, man. But, you know, it's cool. I'll probably thug it out where it's a little too warm for it.
Oh, is this the
just
shirt?
To get some wears in.
Like the out?
Yeah, it's like the big outer shirt with like the center
Which
zip.
color did you get?
The brown one.
Nice.
It's kind of like pretty brown. Yeah. And I got it like pretty big. Everything has been very big. Like Adrian is like, you are buying clothes too big.
Yeah, we talked about that. You're just like straight up double
straight
X
up, like,
everything.
Double X. XL is like the minimum now.
Damn.
I think. Like I got a double X, or no, I think I just got XL in like a roll neck from J. Crew, like the classic blue one. And I like kind of wanted to go double XL. It's just like real big.
And she had to reel you in.
She reeled me in. She was like, you look ridiculous.
I got to see some mirror fit pics here, man. Seeing all this shit.
Oh, like all the big. And then I got a bunch of 18 East pants, which are massive. You know, I'm billowing.
You low key like really ride hard
Yeah.
for Antonio.
I mean, low key, I think like that stuff is like how I've like, we've talked about this a million times where you like however old you are, you just like burn into your brain. Like,
right.
That's like your default factory setting. You know what I mean? Like you might go off and like change it, but then like every once in a while it's like control alt.
So the Johnson and Woolen Mills is like the outworker shirt. It's like the zip flannel kind of thing. Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Man, the cargos from that collection look good too.
So yeah, but I got it enough so I can fit it over my two big sweaters and sweatshirts. But yeah, like I think 18 East for sure, like the proportion and like the way the kind of pants he makes a lot of the times is like factory settings for me, like burned in. Like if you look at like pics of me as like a little kid, I got pants with a lot of pockets,
right,
that gather at the ankle, and they're pretty big.
Damn. Yeah, the aesthetic is very like definitely wears Birkenstocks and highly likely smokes or grows his own weed.
Dude,
basically.
Yes. I will say, I saw you in the little J. Crew magazine. We had to go to the mall to get some glasses adjusted.
Oh, the suit thing?
It popped in and I saw it. Jeremy's Rex. Yeah.
It's funny because they asked me, they're like, would you want to do, you know, this little like magazine thing where they're like, we'll just call you and just basically like spitball over the phone and we'll just write down stuff that you're saying. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I did it. And then I you know, they sent me what I said. And I was like, I am a fucking idiot. I was like, you don't need this. And then they were like, look, and I was like, can I like clean that up a little bit? And so I was like, so they basically sent me back what I said, which I then edited, which was, you know, I appreciate it. But I was like a little bit too like GQ in the closet sort of thing. And they were like, stop like trying to speak for us and speak for yourself on like what you actually do. Because I said like we a couple times. And they're like, you don't work here.
Yeah. And I was like, who is we? Who is this we?
It was excellent feedback. I will not lie. But they were just like, no, like we want your opinion. And I was like, okay. I mean, because I wasn't like rude about anything, but I was just like, we need to. And they were just like, no. So it was helpful. I read the thing. It came out good. I was
yeah, it's cool. You got a little drawing.
I did. I got a little sketch.
Super cool. Whenever you get a sketch of yourself, that's like a classy profile. You know what I'm saying? Like a picture's cool, headshot, whatever. But like someone putting pen to paper with your, visage is like, come on, man. Can't ask for more than that.
It was cool.
Sure.
It's cool. I got some good J. Crew love on that stuff. Although, man.
And then I got to flex because I was like, oh, can I take this? And the guy was like, yeah, of course. And then Adrian's like, he knows that guy. And I was like, that's right. You got some giants back there?
Yeah, there you go. Get the plug.
They were like, please leave the mall, sir. And I was like, all right.
Sir, this is an Arby's.
Yes, sir, this is a mall.
Man, I miss malls.
Yo, you got to tap in. Everybody got to go to malls.
Dude, well, I'm trying. Dude, I've been having these weird dreams lately. So do any of you guys keep a dream journal?
I do not.
Okay, well, first off,
no.
You don't need to if you don't want to. But I keep a dream journal, and it's basically like a little thing that I'll like type into my phone, or like sometimes I have a little pen paper near my bed. And if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'll just kind of like sketch what happened, or not sketch, sorry, like write out what happened. And dude, I have all these weird dreams, and all they are is like me in malls. And it's like I have dreams about me like falling into like a water fountain, trying to like pick up a coin that I threw in, and I fall in. Whoa. And then I can't get out. But what I realize, I have all these dreams. We're not trying to get too heavy here, but I have all these dreams. I realize it's just me. It's always at this mall. And I just miss malls so much that I'm literally dreaming about them nonstop. I'm like going to the arcade. It was called Aladdin's Castle.
Okay.
I'm at
I was going to say Aladdin's Castle. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I had an Aladdin's Castle. Yeah.
It was a fucking great. Yeah. So I'm in there and I'm trying to do it, and my dollar gets stuck in the coin machine. And then the guy's like, sorry, you got to go.
Oh, man.
Yeah, all this shit. And it's like always at malls.
Are you your age now or like young Jeremy?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's from your like POV.
Yeah.
It's like Ready Player One kind of energy.
It's, yeah, man. It's nuts. But like I think about malls nonstop. And the other day I was like, I'm going to go to this mall. I was like, I'm going to find some way to fix this. And I went and drove by the mall, and shit was gone. The only thing was there was a Macy's, and there was a sign outside, and it said, yes, we're still open.
Yo, those are tough malls. Yeah, back home, there's a lot of malls like that where it's like Macy's holding it down, like holding down 100,000 square feet. You know what I mean?
And then there's like 5 stores, and like 3 of them are like random hood shops.
Yeah, man.
Just like Tommy Pickles and a jacuzzi. I love those stores. Well, I mean, honestly, the quality of the t-shirts has gone down because the internet has just made it. It's all just like bootleg anime stuff, and they're just not as fun. It's just been, all the edge has been taken off because people just want like bootleg K-pop and anime shirts, and it's not like, keeping it real with some cartoon characters.
There were some. We went back when was our last back?
Everything is just like a boardwalk now, right? It's like Rick and Morty weed shirts, and like Goku and Gohan with like the Supreme logo, like R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. But
yeah, you're right, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like.
I did see some good Lions ones when I was back home because they were like they were in the playoffs, and it was like training day, but Jared Goff and Amon St. Brown, which was crazy. You know what I mean? Like I was like, oh, and I regret not buying it. But you're right. The quality was like,
someone's got to put the thought back into like bootleg tees.
I'm telling you.
That's true. You mean like are you saying, because I want to reflect this back, that there's no good bootleg tees because there's too many bootlegs?
In person, I would say.
And I think it's just because like the mainstream appetite for bootlegs is so like fed by an algorithm that when because there's great bootleg tees that are vintage, and there's like great bootleg t-shirt brands on like Instagram that are charging like 45, like 50 for like, a bootleg comic book tee, things like that. But, I'm talking about just like, you would just go to like the mall, and it's like some spin-off of like Mr. Rags or something, and you would go in, and then they just got like these insane, like Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life as like a pimp.
Yeah. They were so good. Yeah, I know exactly the store you're talking about too, Gian. Like, I feel like every good mall has one of those where you're just like, yo, this is crazy. Like, do you remember like, Yeah, it was like, I feel like the graphic design was like the school of like,
Yeah.
and one. Remember Big Johnson?
Oh, Big Johnson.
You remember those like
yeah.
wildly offensive tees?
Co-ed naked.
I do remember
naked.
Co-ed naked, No Fear and Bad
like
Boy.
all them
yeah.
things. Yeah,
Yeah.
No Fear, like all that. Those where did those designers go?
And so you
It was
have
like
that,
the pen and pixel of t-shirts.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
and then it's like all the characters from Doug and everybody's
Yes.
black except Skeeter, who is like already black, and
Yes.
Patty, who's like already black. And so it was just like a whole thing where you're just like, yeah, this is like, you know, and again, like before that, the Black Bart era too. It's just like
Black Bart?
Yeah, for
there's
sure.
something missing.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
like Bart Simpson. Oh yeah,
Black Bart Simpson. Like there was like one that's like Black Bart with like it's a black thing you wouldn't understand to like Pan Africa, Black Barts to just a bunch like Free Nelson Mandela, Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
Whoa,
It was fire.
I feel like the best version of like that, like High Street version of that I saw.
If you're hearing this, it means you've hit the end of the Patreon preview. Podcasting ain't much, but it's honest work. To hear the rest of the Blamos special episodes, please consider signing up for the Patreon. For just a few dollars a month, your hard-earned cash can help our talking heads dress the rest of their bodies in marked-down artisanal clothes. Thanks for listening.